What's up, everyone? Sirasoni from the underground back here again. I know I haven't done tutorials in a while, been busy with work. If you guys could imagine anything, try to think what I do to make a living. But anyways, let's go back to our lesson for today. Today's lesson is gonna be how to make vocal effects that's commonly used in EDM song, whether it's by all the famous producers. This is the tip. If you guys haven't watched how I made the Diplo, Skrillex, Jack U, that vocal effects from Where Are You Now, it's going to be similar, but I'm going to add a little bit something more to it, to give you guys an idea how to use vocal effects in your song. All right, so let's get started. Right now, I have this sample from the FL Studio pack that comes when you purchase your FL Studio, and basically it sounds like this. No, it's this. Okay. Ooh. All right. So let me take all my effects off. All right. So yeah, that's what it sounds like. All right. From here, one of the first things that you could do to add something extra to it is to put up an octave. Okay. So to put up an octave, click on your sample, double click, right click on here, do edit or control. Okay, and then you come up here, select this time knob, which stretches it, or you could pitch it up or down, and we're gonna pitch it 12 semitones up, which is an octave up. Okay, so switch this to all the way here, click accept, and we get this sample. Play. Oh. So we get that sample, and what I did is I dragged this. I have it right here, same thing, and then we have it both at the same time, and it gives some more of that harmony, that kind of thing. You could also pitch it down 12 octaves, do whatever you want. Okay, next thing I did is I added all these effects to it, and I'll let you guys listen to how it sounds with all the effects. It sounds like this. All right, so sounds pretty different from the from your standard this, right? From your standard from this, right? So we're gonna learn how to make that. If you go, what I did is I assigned these to a channel. I routed this to a vocal bus right here. First thing I did is I added a wave shaper, which is distortion. Like I said before, I might do a tutorial on this upcoming. It's just a simple distortion. You don't have to use wave shaper. You could use other kinds of distortion. But if you guys haven't seen my video on Skrillex and Diplo with that effects, this is how they make it. Generally, they use distortion a lot to make their effects. Next thing I did was I opened Maximus and I put up the mids. I expanded the mids, so just that's what it sounds like. And then Maximus, put the mids up. You could hear it sound a little bit thicker. And I put down the highs a little bit too. And I put down the highs here because the distortion was overwhelming. That's why I put down the highs. Next thing I did is I EQ'd it, to where the vocals are Put down the highs again a little bit here just to cut off the distortion. And then finally, of course, you have to put the reverb on everything to make it sound nice, make it sound smooth. So I put the reverb. And then finally I added a sidechain ducking thing so that it has that, 4 on the floor feel to it. So you guys could hear it. Boom, boom, boom. And then another thing that I did is I added panning right here. And if you guys don't know how to make this, this is really simple to make. What I did is basically I'll show you guys from scratch what I did. Okay. What I did is I right-clicked right here on my vocal bus, create automation clip. Okay, this comes up, right? What I did is I dragged it to wherever it was necessary, and then instead of this is by default is in single curve, but select pulse instead, and obviously not so much, right? And go up, go down, and right now it should sound like this. So it's left, right, right here. If you guys don't notice where this effects is used, a lot of Skrillex songs are used. Where Are You Now uses this in the beginning. If you hear the vocals in the beginning, it spans from left to right, and then it centers as the song starts. And then I'll make this another one, but make it quicker. Boom, 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 boom. Right, and then what I'm gonna take this is I want to center it as the song goes on, so I'm gonna automate both the minimum and the maximum for values for this, so that I can make the maximum 50% and the minimum 50% in the end, so that it centers. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, just mess around with it. So I'm gonna make this 50% as seen in the top left corner. And copy, same here, bam. Alright, let's put these down a little bit. Extend this a little bit. Yep. Alright, so this is how I came up with the effects. So hope you guys use this a lot in your songs. And until next time, peace out.